Yeah. So today we are going to discuss a very special aspect of our life, which says that do your best, but leave the rest to God. In fact, this particular concept and this particular aspect, if all of us can apply in our life, we can become very successful. And especially now when exams are at the corner and all of you have to really work very hard to study, and definitely these are online exams, so you all are giving first time, so there are many things dynamic involved in this entire picture, but how we can do our best in this. So that's why it is called do your best but leave the rest to God. So we'll see how we can apply this beautiful concept and can get maximum benefit out of it. So the first one is, yeah, so now friends, if you see, you will find many people in this world which live the life based on philosophy of karmavad. Means they say that everything is there in our hand. Just work hard and everything will be achieved. That if you will do endeavor, then result will come. If you will not do endeavor, like result will not come. So everything in this world is there in our hand. So there is one category of people which say like this, that you have to do, if you will do, like result will come. If you will not do, result will not come, and everything is there in your hand. That's called karmavad. There is another group of people which follow the philosophy of devavad. Means you do whatever, but what is already like written in your account, in your karma, that will only going to come to you. That's called devavad. Means God does everything and we need not to do anything. Even if you study very hard, there is no point in doing that. Why? Because everything is already like written. Whatever activities you have done in the past, you are going to bear the fruits of that activity. That's called devavad. Means even if I'll do anything, it will not change the results. Everything is already written. It's there in God's hand. So these are two categories of people in this world. One is called karmavad and the another is called devavad. But interestingly, the real philosophy of life and the real knowledge which is there in Bhagavad Gita also, it says something very interesting. It says that actually in life, if we have to become successful, then we have to combine these both philosophies, that is karmavad and daivavad. So karmavad means that we have to do endeavors. Everything in this world, it depends on our endeavors. That's called karmavad. And daivavad means everything depends on God. Even if we will do anything, it will not bear any results. But life works in the combination of the two. Means we have to do our endeavor also, plus we have to depend on Lord's mercy also. Like I'll give you a very simple example. Let's say we have a farmer. Now farmer, unless he will put seeds into the ground, even if God's mercy will come in form of rains, those seeds will not grow into plants unless seeds are there. Now in this case, our endeavor is to put seeds, to tilt the ground, to make everything proper, to take the weeds out, and to do our part. That's called our endeavor. But now God's grace is also very important, because if rain will not come, then these seeds will not be able to germinate. So that is how in our life also, if we have to get success, then it has to be two-way, that we have to do our endeavor also, and God's grace also has to come. And that is exactly the philosophy which is given in Bhagavad Gita. In fact, Bhagavad Gita says that, I'll come to this point later. Yeah, all of you might have heard this shloka. This is very famous shloka in Bhagavad Gita. This is shloka number 47th of second chapter. It says, Karmanyavadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phal heturbhur mate sangostava karmani. I'm sure this is a very famous shloka. All of you might have heard already. Yeah, anybody would like to read the translation? It's there on the screen. Yeah, I would request Nitendra, please not make any annotations. Yeah, anybody would like to read the translation?
You have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of action. Never consider yourself the cause of the result of your activities, and never be attached to not doing your duty.
Yeah, thank you, Karthike. Yeah, so this is actually the philosophy which works in all of our life, that we have to be attached for doing the endeavor. Endeavor we have to do. God will not come on our part and will do the endeavor. We have to write exams, we have to study, we have to make our concepts clear, we have to solve problems to make our mind accommodate to that and all that. But God's picture will come when we have done our endeavor. Now result is there in God's hand. Now there are many other factors which we don't take care, like in whose hands our sheet will go, or whatever we have written in the exam, who will going to check, whether a lenient teacher, tough teacher. So there are many other factors which are not there in our hand. But one very important factor which is there in our hand is our endeavor, how we write our exam, like if we take in that sense. And there are many other factors which are there in God's hand. So now Krishna is saying to Arjuna that you also work exactly like this. You should be attached for doing your duty, but you should be completely detached from the results of your duty, like that. That's how you can be very peaceful and you can give your 100% in your duty. So now I'll come to the, Now somebody may say that, sir, but dependence on Krishna, is it not the sign of weakness or laziness? Like somebody say that you simply take shelter of Krishna. और ऐसे लोग अपने लाइफ में कुछ भी नहीं करते हैं, वो बोलते हैं कि भगवान टेक केयर कर लेंगे सब कुछ और हमारा जो भी होना है वो हो जाएगा, बस इस तरीके से, तो अपना एंडेवर नहीं करते हैं. So is it like dependence on Krishna is a sign of weakness and laziness? No. Bhagavad Gita very strikingly answers this question, that dependence on Krishna does not mean weakness or laziness. Why? I'll give you a simple example. That if you see in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna is not sleeping in the chariot. Definitely he has handed over the reins of his chariot to Krishna, where Krishna is the driver now. But he also is doing his endeavor. He is not simply sleeping on the chariot. But if you see, rather, Arjuna is fighting most, with most enthusiasm and very actively. He's fighting on the battlefield of Kurukshetra with all his power, with all his capacity, 100% endeavor, like that. Similarly, we also has to be exactly like this in our life, that we also have to do our endeavor very nicely, and then we have to give the results in the hand of God, like that. So actually the dependence on Krishna is not the sign of weakness and laziness. Yeah. So now I will do my part, and whatever God does will be best for me. That is called dependence on Lord. That I am doing my part, and now I have to depend on Lord for result. But interestingly, in this age of Kali Yuga, how do we show our dependence to God? Now, so somebody may have this question कि सर ठीक है, आपने इतनी चीज बोली, वो आ गई हमें समझ में कि हमें अपना पार्ट करना है और हमें भगवान पे डिपेंड रहना है, लाइक रिजल्ट के लिए, क्योंकि वो आता है समझ में लाइफ में कि वो रिजल्ट तो अपने हाथ में होता नहीं है, लेकिन एंडेवर अपने हाथ में होता है, तो उसको हम इंप्रूव कर सकते हैं. बट नाउ द क्वेश्चन कम्स, हाउ डू आई डिपेंड ऑन कृष्णा? मैं कृष्णा पर कैसे डिपेंड होता हूँ? हाउ डू आई चेक माई, व्हाट इज द बैरोमीटर ऑफ चेकिंग वेदर आई एम डिपेंडिंग ऑन कृष्णा, हाउ मच आई एम डिपेंडिंग ऑन कृष्णा, एंड ऑल दैट? Well, in this age of Kali Yuga, we have a very easy way where we can do a check, and we can do a check that are we really surrendering to Krishna by simply chanting his holy names. Actually, now this thing is very special in this age of Kali Yuga, that anyone who will be keep chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra regularly, let's say you are chanting 1 round, 2 round, or whatever, but if you are chanting regularly, that is showing our dependence on Supreme Lord. So if we can do that, then definitely our success, or the success which we are going to achieve in future, will be the best, because we are following the right philosophy in life, doing our endeavors completely, and then depending on Supreme Lord for the results. So all of your exams are also there, I know. So all of you, if you are there in this consciousness that I have to do my endeavor very nicely, I have to solve each and every question which I can do in the time limit which is there with me, and then for result I will completely depend on Lord. I will not take tension of result, but I will take complete tension of my endeavor, like that. So all of us, if we can do that, then success will be 100% ours, like that. So you have to do two things. You have to do your endeavor very nicely, and you have to be keep chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, whatever you're chanting, 1 round, 2 round every day. Yeah. Like that. So thank you so much. I would like to stop here. If you have any questions, maybe I can open the forum for 1-2 quick questions, and then we'll jump to our most interesting part, extempore, like that. Yeah, friends, any questions? Or I have made you even more entangled in the secret of success? Everything clear? Utkarsh, Nitendra, Kartike, Nitesh, Shashank, Pavan, Ritik, Aditya,
Yes,
Amit.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Yes, Ritik.
Actually, in the first example that you told about the farmer and that uh, rain that you said that it was God's mercy, I was not really satisfied with
Okay,
because
okay. So,
because rain is scientifically proven that it happens because of all that reason.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. That's true actually. That rain happens. If you see, okay, I'll tell you your question. So, your question is that to say that the rain is God's mercy is not right. That's what you're asking, right?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes,
It's
sir.
very simple. Like, see, Ritik, that's true. What you're telling is true. कि जो रेन आता है उसके पीछे एक साइंटिफिक रीजन है that we have got sun and then how the water evaporates and the cloud goes and that's how rain happens. So how this rain is Lord's mercy is very simple. You see, this is the scientific phenomena, but so this is a particular law in science, right? In nature, this is a particular law, but there is someone who has made that law, right? And that Supreme Lord has made that law. And also how you can see there are so many places where rain is very uncertain. Like if you see in Maharashtra and so many other places, there has been times where the entire ground was strike with drought, कि वहां पे रेन कभी हुआ ही नहीं एक्चुअली. एटलीस्ट एक साल तो इतना खराब आया वहां पे, रेन हुआ ही नहीं, लेकिन अगले साल वहां पे बहुत अच्छा रेन हुआ. सो दिस एंटायर फिनोमिना इज वेरी अनसर्टेन, इज इट नॉट? लाइक इट्स नॉट कंप्लीटली फिक्स्ड कि आप बोल सकते हैं कि एक जगह पे इतना रेन आएगा ही आएगा हमेशा. इज इट राइट, ऋतिक?
No, sir, no, sir. Weather is not. It is always predictable.
Sorry, I could not hear the last one.
But we can't predict the weather cycles.
Yeah, true actually. So we can't do that actually. That is why it is Lord's mercy. That's how it comes according to nature. And yeah, that scientific phenomena is there, but there is someone who has made that law now, and that is Supreme Lord. That is how this comes under the fold of Lord's mercy. I hope it is clear. But my main point was not that how the rain is Lord's mercy and all that. My main point there was that how we have to do our endeavor, and for result we have to depend on Supreme Lord, like that. That was the main point there. I hope it is clear, Ritik.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so I would request all of you can please put your videos on now, because it will be a very yes, Gaurav, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. So just before starting this super exciting extempore, so I just want to make some brief announcements. Let me just share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so tomorrow, for tomorrow's events on Sunday, that is 5 to 6:30 p.m., we'll have the following. So first, we'll have some drama, a short drama presented by our members. I think particularly me and Aman, we have performed that drama together. So that drama will convey a strong point, and based on that drama, we'll have a short group discussion, a very valuable, a very meaningful, and very much relatable to real life. So we'll have a group discussion on that, and based on the points received and everything else, we'll also have a very special session on that, where we'll see answers to all the queries raised in those group discussions and the drama. And after that, surprises. So what is the surprise that will be revealed tomorrow? But definitely the surprise is worth the wait. And I think tomorrow when you hear it, you'll be thrilled. So wait for that. And apart from that, of course, the prize distribution ceremony, as we had promised, that we'll have prize distribution ceremony for all the competitions that we had kept in February. So the competitions were OMG quiz that we had conducted, extempore, which we'll be having it today, and the article reading competition that was there for the past 10 days. I think the 10th day is today, so including this day. So for the last 10 days, we were having this article reading competition, and the responses were amazing. So we'll have a lot of prize distribution ceremony this time for article studying also, and for notes making also. All of you who all are wanting to submit the notes of the articles of the audio clips that were sent, so you all can submit your notes also. I'll just check with the deadline. It is maybe in the next slide. And regarding monthly chanting, as we had communicated earlier, those who would be like most of the times would have topped the weekly chanting sessions, they would be given the monthly chanting award, monthly chanting topper award, and they'll be receiving some special prizes. So do await the result of monthly chanting. I think most of you must be knowing who all would be getting the top rank, but still tomorrow would be the day when officially the results would be announced. And moving
Sir,
ahead,
one more quiz was there.
yeah,
Sir,
which one?
कौन बनेगा a spiritual champion? Sir, that
Yeah,
quiz
so
was
already
there.
the result has been declared, and we'll give special prizes to them also. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think you have not told na. That's why he's asking Gaurav.
So I hope that was clear, Shashank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And the deadlines regarding note making and article like article reading and filling the answers. So we have extended the deadline to Sunday 11 a.m. because many of you were saying that you had some engagements in the weeks before, so you couldn't attempt all the articles. So we have extended the deadline to tomorrow 11 a.m. So kindly go through all the articles. They are very amazing to read. It will clear most of your doubts, and you can ask all those who have read those articles. They get a very crystal clear view of things around. So when you read them, you'll truly enjoy them, not from the perspective of even competition, but even from knowing things around you. You'll really get a lot of information. So do read them and do fill in your responses. That will all the more increase your chances of winning. And of course, for article reading, we have already announced that all those who will be participating, they will also be receiving a special surprise. So what is that? What is that opportunity? We'll announce that tomorrow. That is all from my side right now. So do be enthusiastic, do attend do fill in the article responses and submit your notes and increase your chances of winning. This time we'll have even more special prizes. So keep up the enthusiasm. Thank you, Akshay sir. That was from my side. So today I have some engagements. I won't be there for this exciting event of Extempore. So unfortunately, I have to hand it over to you. So you can continue with it, and please make sure that everything like you can record it so that I can even watch it later to see all the results.
Sure, Gaurav. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, friends. So I'll just request maybe. Okay, so just before beginning, I will show you the different criteria on which we are going to have the evaluation of your extempore. So let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Yeah, so we'll have the extempore evaluation criteria. So now these are the 6 points on which the actual evaluation will be taken. Like the first one is the beginning and end. So how powerfully you are starting and with what note you are ending, like that. Then next comes the content, like what you are speaking. Is it having some meaning? Is it having some value, like that? Third one is flow. It should not be stucking in between, like you are thinking too much and all that. It should not be stucking in between that way. It should be very fluent. Then it should be having, like, it should be to the point, that it should not go, we should not beat around the bush, like that. That's called precision. Then comes body language, like how we are able to express ourselves with the help of the body which is there with us, like that. That's body language. And the last one is delivery, how well you are able to deliver your point, like with what mood you want it to deliver. Is it properly received by the audience? That's called delivery. So these are the 6 topics where you will be evaluated in this extempore. So I'll tell you the rules of extempore. It's very simple. I'm going to spin a wheel for you where we are going to have few topics. Now in that wheel, whatever topic you are going to get, let's say 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, whatever, that we have one corresponding topic for that particular number. So that topic will be given to you, and then you will be given exclusive 1 minute to think over it. Like if you want to write it down somewhere, or you just want to think what you're going to speak for next 2 minutes. That means you are going to be given 1 minute for your entire preparation to think about the topic. and then 2 minutes exclusive time will be there for you to speak like that, to tell about that topic, to give the extempore on that topic. So these are the simple rules for that. Yeah. So I'm able to see Ritik, Karthike, Nitendra, Pranal, Amit, Nitesh, Utkarsh, and Utkarsh. Okay. So I'm able to see all of you. So I will start now. So I will request, maybe we can start with the first can be Nitesh, Karthike, and then like others can follow. So we'll start with first of all, Nitesh. So you can put your video on, Nitesh. Yeah, perfect. You are ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I'm going to tell you one more rule. We have got 2 categories of topics. The first category is the MMC clips. You remember we have sent you some audio clips, those 5 clips, audio clips actually. That's one group. Another group is our general topic from DYS and from all the sessions which we have done till now, like that. So from which one you would like to choose? MMC clips or all the topics, whichever we have done in study circle and in weekly programs?
Sir, all the topics.
All the topics. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me share my screen. Yeah. So the rules are clear, like 1 minute and 2 minutes. These are the 2 timings.
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. So here I have kept, I'm going to rotate this wheel for you, and whatever topic will come, you have to speak on that. So I'll start the spinning. Okay. Yeah, so we have topic 4 for you. So now I'm going to show you the topic. Yeah. So the topic, okay. Yeah, just give me a second. I think that PPT is somehow closed. Yeah, I'll show you the topic. Just give me a second. But you have to remember the number.
Okay.
Yeah, number was 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's there already. Yeah. Yeah, so we have topic 4 is Bhagavad Gita is not mythological. So your time starts now.
Okay.
Yeah. So the time is up. So I would add your spotlight.
Okay.
And the time for the extempore starts. Yeah, you can.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. So the first point why Bhagavad Gita is not mythological is because it already had records of it like so many great personalities in the current day. They have used Bhagavad Gita and they have derived a lot of benefits. It also teaches us like it also teaches us about the soul, which is nowhere else like properly mentioned. And we have seen that the soul does exist, and like we have so many proof for that. So even that proves that Bhagavad Gita exists, and also like it is one of our literatures. So our Hindu mythological, like the literatures which are considered mythological. So like those literatures, they have records of many great personalities who were not born. Like it has predictions of many great people who will be born in the future, like Gautam Buddha and the Emperor Chandragupta Maurya.
And also, like as we have seen, the city of Dwarka, which was found inside the river in Gujarat. Even that proves that yeah, all these events happen. And Lord Krishna did speak of Bhagavad Gita in the battle of Kurukshetra. And and also, like it has answer to all the questions, and it makes sense. Like it is common sense to understand that yeah, it is not mythological. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, thank you, Nitesh. Thank you so much. You already finished before time. That's good. Okay, so next I would request Karthike. You ready, Karthike?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So from which group you want to choose? Like
So the clips, the sound clips.
sound clips. Okay. Okay.
सॉरी सर इंटरप्ट यू सर हिंदी में ही बोल सकते हैं क्या
हाँ हाँ हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं उत्कर्ष नो इश्यूज okay so here we have those sound clips yeah thank you so now if you see we have got 5 topics for that
Yes, sir.
so I'm going to run spin for you so we have got one for you right
Okay, sir.
yeah so I'm going to show you yeah so this one is importance of human life
Importance of human life.
yeah and your time starts now yes Karthike time over so I'll put your video on spotlight and your time starts now
Good morning, everyone. So, so, so the Vedic literature talks about three knowledges, which is Paravidya, Aparavidya, and Avidya. Out of which the Paravidya is the most important. I would like to describe. I would like to define each of the knowledges. So Paravidya basically means the knowledge about the soul and God. Aparavidya defines. Aparavidya is something like which deals in material purpose also, but it goes in line with the Paravidya, and Avidya is just material knowledge. So out of this, Paravidya is the most important, as humans, as humans we focus more on our material body, and so we think that Avidya is the most important. Um, but when we gain the Paravidya knowledge, it is eternal, as the as soul and as soul and God are both eternal. So like we are like we can compare ourselves to animals. Like animals also eat, they eat, sleep, and they merrymaking, they do merrymaking. So you know, they focus on avidya. But we should understand that we have achieved this human life to know the real truth of real truth of ourselves, who we are. Like we are souls, and should chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra to attain the supreme, to attain and serve the Supreme Lord. Yes, so that's all.
perfect thank you Karthike that was wonderful
Thank you, sir.
so yeah I'll just remove the spotlight yeah friends who would like to come next
So I like.
Yes, Pranal, right? Pranal.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Pranal. All the best. So now you would like to take from which one?
So the means the topics which you taught.
Okay, means out of those topics which we have discussed in our study circle and all that, right?
So you yes, sir. Which is governance.
Yeah, perfect. So here we have fourth is already chosen. So now we have other ones. So I'll spin for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have got sixth, right? Yeah, I'll show you. Okay, just give me a second. I'll show you. Yeah. So now the sixth one is qualities of a true guru. And your time starts now. Yeah. Time is up. So I'll share the other timer. So are we good to start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Pranal. Go ahead.
So good evening, everyone. So let us first define what is guru. So guru is a person which teaches you about the good things and what to do. Means what to do good things in your life and how to maintain your life in your proper direction. Guru is a person who gives you a proper guidance and which lead you which can lead you through your success. And let me take one example. Means good gurus. There was a king, but I don't remember the name. He was a well follower of Bhagwan. So there was a guru. Means he was a follower of that guru. So one day, a god has come there in the form of other person. The guru come to know about that person. Means that person is that the guru know that he was a god. So he conveyed to that means that king that he is a god. So if he is coming, he has come there to take all your wealth. So then the guru suggested him to means not to give any thing and not to discuss anything with him. But the king was a follower of that person, means follower of the god, so that he decided that means so he decided to let away that guru and go. You can come to know that good gurus are the one person that can lead you to your success and not that other things. But let me share you one last thing about that guru, that uh, in your bad situation, may god can not help you in your at that situation, but if you go to your teacher, he will always guide you and can always help you in your whenever you are in trouble situations.
Perfect. Thank you, Pranal. Okay, so that was the qualities of true guru. Yeah. So who would like to come next? Ritik and Utkarsh are left. उत्कर्ष आना चाह रहे हैं? ठीक है उत्कर्ष, हाँ आपको वीडियो ऑन करना रहेगा उत्कर्ष.
एक मिनट सर, पहले आप क्वालिटी देख लीजिए, ऐसी क्वालिटी आ रही है अभी।
दिखाइए।
देख पा रहे हैं आप मुझे?
ठीक है, आपका वीडियो ऑफ ही रखते हैं, लेकिन आप उसी में बोल लीजिएगा, ठीक है? ओके,
वो सर छत पे हैं इस टाइम, इसलिए कह रहे थे।
नो इश्यूज, नो इश्यूज, यू कैन पुट वीडियो
हाँ, छत पे ही
वीडियो
नेट
ऑफ।
चलता है इतने टाइम।
हाँ ठीक है, अच्छा है, आपका आवाज आ जाएगा, दैट
ओके
इज
सर,
आल्सो
थैंक।
सफिशिएंट।
हाँ हाँ हाँ
ठीक है उत्कर्ष, तो आप बताइए, यू वुड लाइक टू टेक फ्रॉम दोस 5 MMC clips और अदर टॉपिक्स?
सर, ऑडियो क्लिप्स, ऑडियो क्लिप्स।
ऑडियो क्लिप्स, हाँ, ओके, so
जी जी जी।
we'll go with the audio clips. So I'll start spinning.
ओके सर।
Yours is number 2. So I'll show you what is the number 2. So number 2 is Shreyas versus prayers.
यस सर, थैंक यू सर।
ठीक है, तो आपका टाइमर स्टार्ट
आई
होता है।
वाज थिंकिंग दे। यस यस यस।
Sorry, I think ये वाला टाइमर है। Yeah. So timer starts now. Yes, Utkarsh. So your time starts now for your timing. Ready?
Yes sir. Good evening everyone. Today I am speaking on Shreyas versus। ये दो चीजें हैं जिसमें से श्रेयस, इसमें जो व्यक्ति जो कार्य करता है उसमें लॉन्ग टर्म ध्यान में रखकर कार्य करता है, और प्रेयस में व्यक्ति अपने तत्क्षणिक 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 आनंद के लिए कार्य करता है। जैसे कि इसमें एक हार्वर्ड में एक स्टैनफोर्ड हार्वर्ड में एक प्रयोग हुआ था छोटे बच्चों के ऊपर, जिसमें उन्होंने चॉकलेट दी थी कि कहा गया था कि अगर यद्यपि आप लोग ये चॉकलेट अभी खा लेंगे तो आपको नेक्स्ट हावर में चॉकलेट नहीं दी जाएगी, यद्यपि आप अभी इसे नहीं खाएंगे तो आपको सेकेंड हावर में चॉकलेट दी जाएगी। लेकिन उनमें से कुछ लोगों ने चॉकलेट तुरंत ही खा ली। इसका ये इस बात का सबूत है कि ये एक इसमें धर्म में क्यूरियोसिटी और दर्शाई गई है। क्यूरियोसिटी नचिकेता बहुत पूछते बहुत प्रश्न पूछते थे। उन्होंने अपने पिताजी से प्रश्न किया कि आपने इन्हें ये गाय क्यों दान दी, तो उनके पिताजी ने कहा यद्यपि आप ज्यादा बात करेंगे तो हम आपको भी यमराज को दान दे देंगे। जब यमराज ने दान दे दिया गया उन्हें, तो उन्होंने जब यमराज ने उनसे पूछा कि आपको क्या आप चाहिए, तो उन्होंने कहा वापस आप मेरे पिताजी के पास भेज दिए और जो भी घटना हुई उनके साथ उसे भुला दीजिए। तो ओवरऑल मोटो ये है कि हमें अपने लॉन्ग टर्म में सोचनी है, ना कि शॉर्ट टर्म में। यद्यपि हम लॉन्ग टर्म में सोचेंगे तो हम ज्यादा अचीव करेंगे, यही इसमें दर्शाया गया है। थैंक यू सर।
Thank you so much, Utkarsh. Wonderful. Yeah, time भी up हो गया. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So the last one is Ritik. You are ready, Ritik?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So you would like
Now
to
can I leave?
what, Utkarsh? Yeah, in case you want to hear, like this is the last one, you can please hear. Otherwise, if you have somewhere, you can leave also, no issues. But I would really encourage you if you can hear this last one also. Okay, so Ritik, you would like to choose from which one? Those 5 clips, MMC clips, or the other general topics which we have discussed till now? Sorry, it was not audible. You wanted other general topics, right? You can write down in the chat box maybe, if in case it's not audible. हाँ ऋतिक, अभी आ रहा है आवाज. So you wanted the other general topics, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we'll go here. I'll start spin for you.
Yes, sir.
It is the topic. So I'll go and show you. So the topic is practical benefits of Sol's knowledge. You ready? And the time starts now. Okay, you are ready, Ritik?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So I'll start the timer. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Soul. So first of all, we should know what is soul. For normal human beings,
Yeah, Ritik, आपका sound बहुत कट रहा है. Maybe you can put your video off and just speak.
But so when we go deep in something like that, we get to find out that the soul is the essence of the real body. The body which we are carrying right now is nothing but a something like a car, and the driver is the soul. So we should know first of all about our soul. We should develop a rightful soul, and we should not just uh, spend our whole life in dressing and beautifying our outer body. We should work on our inner soul, inner peace, in attaining God's one's enlightenment, and such that when we think about other things, that so many people are just running after their materials, working in the full condition. But but the real thing that we should do is that we should spend our time in God's name. We should chant. We should uh, dig ourselves into His uh, nearness, so that our soul would get purified every time, and we should live a happy life. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Ritik. So I'll stop here. Yeah, friends, thank you so much. Very nice participation, starting from Nitesh, then Kartikeya, Pranal, Utkarsh, and Ritik. Yeah, would all of you like to put your videos on for a while? Okay, Pranal and Nitesh also. So how is your experience?
It was good. Yes, it was good.
Awesome, sir. Awesome.
Okay, awesome. What about you,
It was good.
Nitesh, Ritik,
It
and
was good,
Patel?
sir.
Yeah, so like this, I could find out that many of you spoke to the point also, but there were few things which were astray also. So like this, if we'll practice more, it will become very nice actually. It will become to the point, and our delivery also can improve very nicely like that. So the result we are going to show tomorrow in the prize distribution ceremony. And tomorrow it's very crucial actually. All of you have done so much hard work till now, participating in all the competitions very enthusiastically. Then we'll have a very beautiful prize distribution ceremony tomorrow with Kushal Govind sir. A part of that also, we have a surprise for all of you that we are going to see. And yeah, definitely after that, your exams will begin. So for that also, we are going to have something very special. So I just wanted to know about the timing. Like this time is fine, 5 to 6:30, if we are keeping at least for all of you who are there now. Evening 5 to 6:30, like that. All of you are available, or any engagements are there that time parallel to that?
So
Yes, sir. Available होंगे.
ठीक है, उत्कर्ष अवेलेबल है. यस, और बताइए. प्रणल,
and it before 6 to 7:30.
हाँ, अच्छा, आप चाहते हैं कि 6 to 7:30 हो जाए ये टाइम, like that?
5:30.
Yes, I also want
If
this.
it is possible, then only.
Okay. So you are, as such, you
Yeah.
are comfortable like 5 to 6:30?
Yes, I will manage. There is nothing there.
Okay, I'll see in case if it is possible. Surely we'll try. So you are telling 6 to 7:30, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but we'll see with like others also. We'll check. What about you, Nitesh, Kartike, and Ritik?
Yeah, sir. 6 for me also 6 would work better because today we had MU in this conference and it got over at 6.
Okay, so it may be the same case tomorrow also, like that, huh?
Yeah, yes, sir. Second day.
Okay. What about you, Kartike?
Okay, so it's fine for me.
Fine, both 5 to 6:30 or 6 to
Yes, sir.
7:30, both fine.
I'm comfortable in both the timings.
Perfect. And what about you, Ritik?
Yes, sir. Fine. 5:30, because if CC class happens, then it goes up to something.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, I think tomorrow CC class is not there. I came to know of that. So that will not be a challenge. So in that case, you are comfortable with both the timings, right?
So,
Okay. I heard yes. Is it right? Okay. Yeah. Any other event is there tomorrow? Apart of that? Like Nitesh, you are in which event for tomorrow? MU, no?
Sir, MU and conference.
Okay. So it ended today at 6 o'clock, like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And is it the same case tomorrow also? Like they have told?
No, they haven't told, but like assuming from today's, like they'll start at the same time.
Okay.
So it should take that much.
Yeah. No issues. Okay. Perfect. Okay, friends. Then we'll meet tomorrow. Till then, take care. Study nicely. Exams are there. And chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra if you have not done that. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hare Krishna.